How's it going, everyone? I'm Sean from S2F Gaming, and welcome back to Palworld 1.0. So, guys, do you remember in the last episode when I mentioned that this possibly was going to be a temporary base location because, well, we need to find coal in order to make refined metal and all that fun stuff? Well, after the last episode, I did a little bit of exploring, and when I mean a little bit of exploring, I mean a lot of bit of exploring, because ultimately, I'm trying to find a particular spot that has both iron and coal, and, well, I found it. I ended up putting a PAL box down. I have not actually sent the PALs over there yet because, well, there's a particular creature over there that we're going to have to deal with. So I know what you guys are thinking right away, taking a look at this area. Well, where is this creature in particular that you're speaking of? Well, I've noticed this here on Xbox. I don't know if this happens on other platforms. Once you load up a new area or head over to a new area, it does take a little bit for the pals to spawn in. So we are going to have a little bit of downtime here, which is fine. I did actually start kind of harvesting this stuff. I brought out a couple pals and started doing it, but then I realized, well, what if this thing shows up? I actually want to catch it if we can. And what am I talking about in particular? Well, that is Warsect, which is a creature that I'm not too familiar with. I definitely don't remember ever catching a creature or anything like that, so I'm curious to see if we could take this thing down and what it can do. But yeah, what's really nice about this location in particular, which if you guys are curious, you're not aware, it is right here. Let me kind of back up the camera so you guys can see a little bit more. But this is at coordinates, if you look at the top left, 188 by -38. And what's nice about this spot is you have obviously a lot of iron nodes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 iron nodes. But you also have coal nodes. So you have a total of 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's a little bit tough because it's like right on the border, so I may have to move the PAL box just slightly in order to get that inbound. And if we didn't count that, potentially 6. So 5 or 6 coal nodes. This is just going to be a resource spot specifically. I'm not looking to make a base here, although views-wise, it is really nice kind of getting the snow in the background, and you know how much I love my waterfalls, so that is a really, really cool looking view, I'm going to be honest. You do also have the volcano in the background. You got that little point, which, yes, I did end up unlocking that just to kind of help me figure out where this area was in particular on the map. I haven't explored too much of this region, though, because I don't think we've really done anything. I think we ended up kind of down in this area. Yeah, this was Dart, if you guys remember. So I didn't want to explore too much of this because, of course, I wanted to keep that stuff around for you guys. But I did need to find out where the heck this base location was. I don't know how long it's going to take for this Warsect to come in. Maybe we actually have to leave the area and then come back in order for it to spawn in, but I think it's like a level 34 or something like that. So it's going to be kind of an interesting fight in particular. We'll have to see what happens here, but yeah, this is definitely going to be the resource place for us. And kind of the idea is the pals are going to go ahead, get all of the iron and all of the coal, pretty much move it to here, and then I'm just going to go ahead whenever I come over here, take it all out, transport back to our base, and then we'll cook it up there. So it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. But that being said, I don't know where our actual home base is going to be yet. I'm still figuring that out, but I definitely wanted to make this a resource place to call, well, not call home, but you know what I mean, for a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look down here just to get out of the area for a quick second. And then maybe that'll allow it to spawn in, because I feel like it probably should have spawned in at that point. But I also don't want to bring all the creatures out right away, and then the thing spawns in, and then they fight it, and then, you know what I mean? Then it becomes chaos, because I want to catch this thing, so I don't know. Let's see. Maybe that we've kind of hung out here. We also got an egg. Maybe you're going to show up now? Nah, of course not. Why would you? I wonder if it's because maybe I put the PAL box down. Maybe that got rid of the spawn. Ooh, how interesting would that be? Is that a thing? I mean, you know what? We don't have any creatures out here. We might as well try it, right? All right, give me that back. Give me this stuff. We'll break you. And we'll break you. And I don't think that damages anything over here. No, it doesn't. And look at that. Warsec spawned in. Interesting. Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Run, 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 run. Oh, God, it's quick. It's quick. Okay. I was kind of hoping to have my creatures be able to somewhat take it on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're ready. All right, Daydream team. You need to do your worst. Oh, this is a big boy. Jesus. Wait, where is it? Oh, gosh, this thing moves fast. I mean, we're doing a little bit of work here. It doesn't help that the Daydreams are just not hitting this thing. It is also nice that he's not hitting us either, though. All right. We might be in a really good spot right now. Maybe not. Come on. Apparently this thing is like really good too, so. But yeah, it looks like he's stuck. Well, not anymore. Shoot. Just don't break any of my stuff, please. Okay, I'll do like one more shot on him. And then I think at that point... maybe two more. I don't know where his weak spot is. Oh, gosh. I can do... nope, I'm going to throw it. Wait, why am I throwing that ball? Jeez. No, 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 no. Okay. 11%. Nope, we are going to have to go to that ball. Yeah. No. There we go. A level 36 Warsect with hard skin and fine furs. Okay. Interesting. I just want to look around the area real quick, make sure that there's not like a second one here before we put this PAL box down. Okay, that's interesting. So when you put a PAL box down, that's when... Okay, interesting. All right, so let's set up this PAL box. Let's figure out what the best spot is because I want to be able to get all of these nodes in here. So taking a look around, we're good on this side. We're definitely good on this side. I think I'm also going to have to set down a... Yeah, this is the node back here that I'm a little concerned about. So maybe we have to move you just a little bit back. Okay, so let's cancel you. And let's move you, like, right on the ridge here. Let's kind of just tuck you in, if I can. And let's see what you're looking like. Yeah, not much better. I mean, it's pretty good, but, like... What if I turn it the other way? I know that seems kind of silly. But why not? Let's give it a shot. What if we go this way? What if I put it, like... Here. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see. A little bit. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. All right. You know what's going to happen? Because of all this indecision and everything, another Warsec's going to spawn in. Oh, man. All right, no, I think we're actually looking pretty good. Just going to double-check this side one more time. Make sure our pals and stuff are in. Yes, they are. Again, this one's pretty close, but I mean, that's pretty dang good, honestly. That's as good as we're going to get. I can move it a little bit forward, I guess. I guess if we really wanted to, we just put it, like, there. And I think that literally will get everything inside without us worrying. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Let's just double check one more time. I know I'm being a little particular about this, but I just want to make sure that we're looking good. All right, so we're looking good on this side. Everything's in here. I don't know if I'm going to have the creatures also take out the wood. I mean, I guess they could. It's not the end of the world if they do. It just gives us more wood to bring back to base, right? So, like, Maybe we do bring, like, the Mammorest and stuff out here. All right, here we go. Let's build. Let's put out some creatures here. So I am thinking, and I kind of already had a group out here prior to. By the way, you have 4. Ooh. Okay, so you have 3 in the leafy thing. You have 3 in 3 in handiwork, 4 in lumber, and 5 in transport. So you actually might be pretty good just having here. You know what? I'm going to throw you here. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but... And let's sort you guys back and figure out what we need. Braholas are good at mining. They're 3s. Let's bring them out here. We'll kind of bring all the heavyweights, the ones that are probably not going to be working at our base. These are 2s. I don't know if I'm really going to work with that, but let's bring out some of the Incinerams, since they are 3s. I don't want destructive. And you have no passive skills, so you're perfect. You can get thrown in here. And then what about the Mammorests? Because they have 4 lumbering and 4 mining. So you know what? We are going to need a lot of food over here. Which is actually good because our base is producing so much food, it's ridiculous. This one has runner. And this is a male and a female. So imagine if we can get runner on this one. Heavyweight, motivational leader, musclehead, and runner. That would be an insane Mammoresk. Okay. Cool. I think we're... You know what? Fine. Yeah. They're going to come over here for now, too. Why not? And like I said, we're just going to have to transport a whole bunch of food over here, which, good news, our main base is producing way too much food. In a good way, of course. It's doing a really good job over here food-wise with just the 4 berries. I can't even get to it right now, but let's see. Maybe if I... Come on, give me the option. There we go. Open. 9,999 and then another 1,512. So we're going to take that and we'll bring that over and we'll see how they do. Let's see. We got a fast travel up to here. And there we go. All right. And these guys are going to get to work here by just chopping down. They're going to do everything, basically. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just kind of having them do their thing. We'll throw that in there so they have a little bit of food. They also have... We have enough beds for them. We have a total of 11 here. I have 12 beds. We're looking good. I could totally bring something else in for transport if I wanted to. What's a good transporting one that we have? You know what we did end up getting? We ended up getting this. Oh, no, it only has 2 transport. What did I think you were actually really good? I ended up getting this in an egg. It was a normal large egg, and I'm going to be honest, I kind of wasn't expecting to get anything good from it, and this thing popped out. So apologies for that, guys. But you have 3 transport. While in the party, you increase the player's climbing speed by 50%. That's kind of cool. All right, but I think we'll just do it this way. I need to go to transporting. And I need to sort by the suitability level. Sort. So theoretically, if I go all the way to page 1, this should be the best transporters. So 3. 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so I guess Verdant is going to be here as another transporter. I mean, it's also going to do a little bit of lumbering, but... Oh, he even uses an axe. That's kind of cool. All right, anyways. All right, so getting back to base here, and let's getting into today's episode. I guess we could take a look at the map here just to kind of show off. One of the biggest questions that I have with this game is, okay, I understand that we started here, right? And we kind of took care of this area, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. My question is, where do you kind of progress from there? Because taking a look at the bosses, we had Chillet at level 11, we had Pen King at 15, we had King Paka, which was a bit of a pain at 23. If you move in this direction, you end up with a 15 Foxicle, and you end up with a 17 Grintail. So this would tell me, all right, natural progression-wise, you would head over here, right? But then you jump to a level 31 Massandra. So that tells me, okay, you'd probably end here and then work yourself back. You know what I mean? It's like there's no linear path, I guess, which is, I guess it could be a good thing. 2730 over here, but then if you kind of drop down to Arsox is a 15, then you jump to 31, then you go back down to 11, then you go 23, 23, and 11 also. So then that tells me, okay, maybe this is another beginner area. I just simply don't know where to go. It's kind of my thing. So I think in today's episode, guys, today's episode is going to be all about kind of cleaning up these earlier bosses that we just haven't taken care of yet. So like including, we have the level 11 Gumas. We have the Caperty Noct at level 23, the Broncherry at level 23, the Sweepa at 11. I really do want to go for this today, the Fengalope, because apparently it's a very, very good mount if you get some really good abilities on it. So that's one we're definitely going to go for. We're going to check out Arsox in today's episode. And then you come all the way up here and we have a level 14 Dumond. We have a level 18 Nightwing and a level 15 Foxparks, and it's like I don't know. I'm just very confused with the where the heck do you go as a natural progression in this game, if that makes sense. If anybody knows, feel free to throw it down in the comments below. But as we kind of start figuring out where our next place is going to be, if you guys find yourself enjoying this one, of course, take a second, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and of course, as I mentioned in the last episode, I'll mention it here again because, well, better late than ever, channel memberships are back on. So if that is something you're interested in, yeah, take a look into that. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to head over there first, because that's the Foxparks Crest. And as you guys know, of course, we do have a Foxparks, but this is a ice version, which is kind of interesting. And I definitely want to take a look at that. I don't know, kind of check it out, see its abilities and all that. Every boss fight that we're going to be doing, my plan and hope is we're going to be taming them. I don't want to necessarily kill them, because, like, you get the same stuff if you end up taming it anyways, so might as well just take care of that. And from the last episode, and the reason why I'm going through and kind of cleaning up all this stuff is the last episode, we actually came down here. We started working on the mission for the number 3 boss, which is going to be, I think it's like an electric type guy with Orzark is the name of it or so. Ooh, Nox. Been trying to get a bunch of these if I can. So let's go ahead and completely miss those. See if I can get these guys. Again, looking for high-level Noxes or high-ability Noxes. That's not good. And what did you get? Burly body. Okay, sounds good. Anyways, jumping into this fight here. Last episode, we did a little progression, but I feel like we kind of need to dial back a little bit and kind of take care of the stuff that we haven't necessarily done yet. Like, you know what? I mean, it's a 44% chance. We have a lot of bosses to go through today, so you know what? If I can just get this done like this. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, moving on. All right, that was easy. All right, next we're going to head on to Dumond, which I think is... Okay, so it's over on the other side. Over on that side, right? Yeah, just want to make sure we're heading in the right direction. But yeah, if we can go ahead and kind of do a little bit of this cleanup, if you will, I think I would feel a little bit better. Plus, we're getting some new pals and everything, and who knows, maybe one or two of these will end up being pretty good where we add them onto the team, you know? But yeah, I'm not sure how far this Dumond is. Oh, okay, it's going to be over in the water. That makes sense. And again, if I can just catch you straight away without even having to fight or anything, that would be kind of huge. Wandering Merchant. Yeah, we'll take a look at you. Yeah, we'll see what you got. I don't want to hit this guy by mistake. All right, talk. What do you have? No, nothing in particular that I want, but I do have things to sell. I have this. And gotta remember the buttons. There we go. Is that all I have? Really? Why did I feel like I had more? Okay, anyways. All right, there's the Dumon. Or Dummin. Dummud? Dumud. How many times have you corrected me on that, guys? There we go. Let's see if we can just capture you and be done with this. And there we go. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Whoa! Stronghold strategist, Vanguard, burly body, and I didn't see what the last one was. Was that brittle? Brittle, not great, but the other ones were actually pretty good. Okay, so technically almost this entire area is taken care of. We do have a Nightwing down here, which is kind of interesting because imagine that ends up being our flyer. Would be absolutely great. We're not even going in the right direction. Surprise, surprise. But between episodes, guys, I did end up using the... Oh, what was that? What was the thing that we got in the last episode? Like the fire horse or whatever, right? We ended up getting two different ones, and I wasn't sure why one was in a huge egg and one was in a large egg. It turns out the one that was in a huge egg was an alpha one, and I really liked using it because it was quick and everything, but its stamina just depletes so fast, and it's like... you know, I like it, but... I am going to have to hit you a little first just to see if I can... Oh, maybe not. There we go. Maybe not. Let's try it again. And there we go. Go. All right, that's taken care of. Night Owl. That kind of does nothing for us, but that's okay. Now, what else do we have? So over here, we have Anubis, which is level 55. That's obviously something we're not going to be doing at this moment. There is some pretty interesting pals here, but I don't want to kind of skim through that today because there's definitely some pals here that we will be getting for the future. So I kind of want to leave that for a little bit. I think we're going to get to that fast travel so we can move to another portion. But yeah, I think now we're going to end up moving a little bit more south. I think we're going to go to where the Arsox is. We'll take him on and hopefully catch him. Maybe he has a good ability, maybe not. There is an island out there that I'm kind of curious about. I mean, look at that. That looks like really cool. All right, fine. We'll take a detour. It's going to be a lot of fighting in today's episode, so might as well let's sprinkle in a little bit of exploring, right? One thing I need to do is I need to remember to start having a water pal on me because there's a lot of these like flotsam, whatever they're called out here, where you can actually get some pretty good loot. So would like to eventually take advantage of that. But yeah, let's go see what this is all about. Luckily, we got some pretty good stam on us, so this shouldn't end up being too much of a problem. You know what's going to happen? On the other side of this place, there's going to be like a staircase. We just came up the wrong side. All right, so here we are at this. Oh. Ancient civilization researcher. Okay.
Hey.
Hua. Hua? Yeah, Hua. Hua. Who is that? You're a human? My apologies. I never imagined to meet another person here. Judging from your appearance, you must be a pal tamer, right? I'm a researcher here studying ancient civilizations. I've been searching for signs of giant whale remains in various regions. Oh, tell me if you've heard of this mystery. These remains are supposed to be enshrined in the prairies, the volcano, the snowy mountains, and here on this remote island.
Hey.
They're thought to belong to a species of massive prehistoric whale-like pals. Ahem, sorry, I tend to get carried away on the subject. Anyhow, I continued tracking down these remains, and the search led me to this island. And now that I've come all the way here, I'm completely stuck.
Huh?
Come now, no need to look so concerned. I found a clue here. Look at that shrine there. From what I discovered, it responds to a different kind of frequency, sound in particular, but I don't know exactly what sound. I have a hunch that the key rests in each of those 4 regions, particularly with the giant whale bones. But alas, I'm no pal tamer. Oh, if I only had a pal's mobility. Even just crossing the waters to get to this island was a real challenge. That's why I'd like to ask for your help. Could you investigate the 4 regions for me? I'll be sure to reward you handsomely, of course. And anything you find on the journey is yours by right, naturally. All I want out of it is to finally solve this mystery. So what do you say? It's just as good a deal for you as it is for me, I imagine. Sure, why not? I knew you wouldn't let me down. Okay, let me show you the locations. Oh, I just remembered. There's one other clue I found. Here you go. It's some kind of schematic I found during my investigation. It's a bit too deteriorated to properly make out, but appears to be some kind of musical instrument. You know what this means, right? The shrine reacts to sounds, and now the schematic for a musical instrument. Exactly. The item outlined in the schematic is the key. It holds the secret to the shrine. It has to. Sorry, I get carried away again. Anyhow, please take this schematic with you. I hope it aids you in your search. Okay. Now, what if I talk to you? Oh, and by the way, oh no, there is more. Oh, and by the way, I'd really appreciate if you could sort out the investigation as soon as possible. I'm getting a little tired of eating fish here. Huh? Why not go back to the mainland? I couldn't turn my back on a mystery like that. It's a matter of pride. It'd be like a pal tamer finding a new species of pal and not trying to catch it. You can understand that feeling, right? Okay, cool. So, apparently this is going to need 4 different bones, and we have a schematic. Ooh, time limit is 10 minutes in order to take that out. Wow. It's a level 70, so it's not something we're going to be able to do right now, but that's kind of cool. Let's have a quick look and see, where is this schematic? Is it a key item? Yes, it is a key item. Okay, it's right here. When in the inventory, it unlocks the recipe for echoing flute. It can be crafted at a primitive workbench. Interesting. Okay, cool. Glad we'd explored that. Let's get on going here. We got a meteorite coming down here. I do like the Xenovators, or whatever they're called. All right. We'll take a little detour. We'll take... What are you? Scutless? Can I just throw... Nope, too far. Get back here. No. Get back here. Oh, too... Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Okay, that was... Can I throw it now? No? Can I, like, hit this guy, please? Thank you. All right. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. That was actually a lot of damage. It is a level 34. Oh, shoot. Okay, well... that's gonna be a problem for traveling. Okay, Daydreams, can you please help out if need be? There we go. Cool, so, level 34 Scutless. That's cool. All right, we'll take you guys on. Wait, actually, let's just use the Gigas. And see if we could just get both right away. No, we can't. Okay. We got one. And there we go. Ranch Master. Really? For you? All right. Oh, well, let's get this and let's head back to base to get Chillet feeling better. All right. Well, as we wait for Chillet to be available again, let's take a look at these huge dragon eggs I came across when traveling. So let's take a look at you first. A Yormantide. Whoa, with Lord of the Sea, Cold-Blooded, and Hooligan. Now that's a creature I was looking for. That thing looks cool. Looks a little... I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it. Looks like a particular other creature from another pal-catching kind of game. Yeah, anywho, we ended up getting a Relaxosaurus, and let's see what the last one is. Another Relaxosaurus. Okay, sounds good. All right, but no, Yormantide. That thing looks kind of sweet. Seems like something from another game where, I don't know, a little fish ends up being kind of useless and then grows up to be like an absolute powerhouse. I don't know. It seems like something like that. I really hope that doesn't end up bite me in the ass saying that. Anyways, I think you guys understand the reference. Let's take a look at it here once we pick up all of this iron because, well, my pals apparently don't want to pick up anything. So let's take a look at this guy. All right, this guy is... No. Get back here. Where are you going? We'll take a look at you in the pal box once I get over there in the next 20 minutes. Oh, I have another egg in here. Awesome. Okay, so let's pop you in. And you'll be magically ready to go, and then we'll pop you in, and you'll be ready to go. All right, huge Verdant egg. Elizabeth. Okay, interesting. And then you. A Elphadron. Oh, we came across you guys. Yeah, you guys are kind of cool. All right, cool. Awesome. I'm also going to have him kind of hang out here because even though it says unconscious, take it to the PAL box, if you put this in the PAL box, it takes longer than leaving it out here. So I don't know if this is actually going to heal him or not. I'm kind of curious to see. But anyways, let's go take a look at those creatures. Okay, so... like I said, let's take a look at Yormantide first. That is this guy. Yeah, look at that. He gets a saddle, too. He's got Watering 7? That's crazy. Okay, we don't know what the saddle does yet, but that's okay. Lord of the Sea, 30% increase in water attack damage. He's got 10% increase in ice damage, and he's got 15% attack and minus 10 work speed. Yeah, that's a pretty good Yormantide to have. Okay, we'll pop him in here for now. Maybe we'll make the saddle, too, in the meantime. Maybe this is what we'll start using as a... Oh, that's why. I'm wondering why it's like certain things are grayed out and whatever. I forgot. We need to, like, reset this every time. Yeah, we'll pop you here for the meantime. You ended up getting Ranch Master, which, if you guys don't know, Ranch Master, farming's work suitability is +2, which it has none to begin with, so that doesn't really do anything for us. And then this guy, Fish Fillet. Come on. Scutless becomes a player's katana. No. If it does not revert to its normal form quickly... Scutless will become incapacitated. It got Nimble, which is 10% increase in movement speed. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's take a look at it now. Why not? All right, so what is the ability? So if I hold X... Wait, what is it doing? Come back. All right, so do I have to just click it or hold it? What? That's so cool. Look, slash. That's awesome. Okay, let's put you back. Okay, cool. That is kind of cool. So I guess if you're like in a fight and you kind of just want to take care of the thing straight away, just bring this guy out, make him into a sword. 2,600 damage. That is kind of crazy. Cool. All right. You'll hang out in here for the meantime until we figure out a use for you. We got, what, 1:12 with the chillet left. I was going to say I was actually going to use this time to make the Yormantide saddle, but in order to do that, we're going to need refined ingot, which again kind of coincides with our new base area. So we'll unlock it, but we just won't be able to make it in today's episode. That's probably something I'm going to have to do in the background, which, funny enough, we're leveling so quickly that refined is already not really that big of a deal because now we're in the Palmetal pickaxe and Palmetal axe phase. How do you make this stuff? How do you make Palmetal ingot? I'm moving too slowly. That's the problem. I don't know how to make this stuff. Palmetal. Huh. Allows refinement of Palmetal ingot. Okay, and it's electric furnace. So you need refined ingot, you need bio battery, and polymer and cryogenic coolant to make this. And then I don't know what you need in order to make the Palmetal. All right, so we might not actually be in the refined ingot category too long. Oh, no, maybe, because now we need carbon fiber and stuff, too. Okay. All right, yeah, there's a lot to learn that I gotta... Okay, there's a lot I gotta do in between episodes. All right, you look like you're back to normal. Okay, we can throw you here, and, all right, let's continue. Let's move on. Where's our socks? Right there. Let's take them on. All right, there is our socks. Let's see if we can just kind of pull off what we did last time. Nope. Really? I was gonna say, where are the daydreams? Thank you. All right, and we're good. And we got a work slave one. That's actually pretty good to have around the base. Suddenly transform Gumas. Okay, let's see if we can pull this one off real quick. All right, that was an easy one. Moving on. All right, Caperty knocked. Let's see, 24% chance. I was going to say, I don't think it's going to work. All right, that's okay. Maybe not. Maybe. Yes. All right. Vanguard, not too bad. Why not? Oh, shoot. No? Okay. Okay, well, that was easy. All right, next we got Swee and Sweepa. If I throw the Swees right now, what if I use 55%? That's not bad. All right, if I can just get all four of them first. That's looking pretty... Oh, there is one. Okay. And there we go. All right, now we got the Sweepa. 37. Back bonus still puts us at 37. Yeah. All right, we'll try it. Why not? And there we go. Oh, it's so easy doing boss creatures like this. Ooh, what are you guys? You know what? I'm gonna switch to this. Why not? Let's see. A loop moon. Seems like there's a lot of them around here too. Oh boy. Nope. Get away. Get away. Oh wait, why is like everything coming in after me now? No, 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 no. There we go. Sweet. All right, well, now we're going to be jumping into the Bushi fight. Level 25. Let's see how this goes. Can I just not deal with it, though? Ah, shit. Oh. He's a samurai. Oh, gosh. What the heck was that? Oh, geez, he's like quick. Yeah, I don't like that attack. Cool arena, don't get me wrong. Okay, there we go. Cool, we got him. All right. Really cool looking arena, honestly. Yeah, this is sweet looking. All right, cool. We got him. Unfortunately, he has the trait of coward, but let's move on to the next one. All right, now this one in particular, I'm really interested in. So this, I believe, is going to be the Fangalope, if I'm not mistaken. This one apparently is like a really good mount. So yeah, this one I'm excited for. This one I definitely want to get my hands on. All right, we're out of ammo right now. We only got 55 shots left, so I do have to be careful with this thing. And there it is. Oh, look at that thing. Yeah, this thing looks cool. All right, let's get it started. Isn't it funny how we're literally taking on these mini bosses with like just 2 daydreams? Daydreams and a musket. I know we're actually throwing the ball a little bit too early, but it does give me a second to... Okay, so hitting him in the chest seems to do the most damage. All right, I'm still feeling pretty good. Maybe we can try to catch this with a Mega Sphere if we get it low enough. Did I say 2%? Oh, no, 28%. I thought it said 2%. Come on. All right, we got a crit there. Nice. Maybe not. Hey, I got 99 more of these, so... And there we go. All right, Fangalope. Veil of Darkness. All right, so we didn't really get a good passive when it comes to running around on it, but nevertheless, yeah, still a pretty cool one, honestly. Really excited to check that thing out. All right, let's jump straight into Valet and see how this goes. Level 27. Okay, yeah, damage isn't... Health isn't too crazy on this. Us and the Daydream should be able to pull this off, right? Seems to actually move kind of slow, which is nice. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, you know what? This one's a bit of a cakewalk compared to, like, Bushi. Seems like its attacks are... Except for that one, but most of them seem to be a little slower and a little more predictable. All right, I think it's time to start throwing a Mega... Oh, maybe not. All right, 17%. There we go. All right, Valet is ours. It ended up having Burly Body on it, so pretty good there. I think that has to do with, like, defense or something, right? Like it has a higher defense skill or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I think as we're moving up the list here, I think the next ones are the level 30 ones, right? All right, here to start out our level 30s. Elphadrin. This one has 3,000 health, so a little bit more than Valet. Oh, gosh, okay. No, jeez. Okay, this one... This is going to be a little bit of a tougher fight. Okay, I can already tell. Yeah, I do not like that one that he uses. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that. I do not like that. The sooner we can catch this one, the better. Oh, he's going to do it again, isn't he? Yep, here we go. No, I got stuck. Shoot. Stupid rocks. Hey, you know what? It's good having 200 stam because definitely gonna need it in a fight like this. All right. I still got hit by it. Shoot. All right, let's throw. Why not? 12%. I mean, we only have 95 of them. You know what? Yeah, Gigasphere. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, this one was definitely the toughest fight of all of them so far, honestly. Whew. Okay. Who else we got on the list? Yeah. All right. First, we got level 28 Wixen, so let's see how this goes. 2,400 health on this, so closer to that Valet one. Ooh. Okay. I mean, this fight feels pretty solid so far. Feels like we're doing pretty good. But yeah, we are running out of bullets real quick here. All right, it's time. And there we go. All right, now we can go take on Blaze Howl. All right, so right near the boss arena, we got one of these guys. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's get you out of here. Okay, I'll let you kind of go to town since we can't actually tame it. And there we go. Cool. All right. Chill it. Nice job. Let's get over to Blaze Howl. Now, I don't remember this. I'm going to be honest. I think this is the furthest I've ever progressed in Palworld. But I don't remember this fight being Blaze Howl, was it? All right, well, let's jump in anyways. Here we go. So, yeah, I think this is going to be... Look how cool you look. Okay, I think this is going to be the toughest fight out of all of them because... Oh, you look sick. We have to use the crossbow. We really don't have too much else going for us. Okay, yeah. I think I have like 17 shots left or something, which I guess we could use a little bit of it. Oh boy, okay. I don't know what that is. I don't like it though. Yeah, you look cool. All right, we'll just keep dancing around. Oh, shoot. Oh, nope. Came out a little too soon. No, no. Stay away, stay away, stay away. I don't know what that does. Come on, Daydreams. Can you attack him, please? Every little bit helps. How? Okay, it's time. What? Oh, shoot. Okay, we got to take him down a little more? Okay, that's got to be pretty close, right? Oh, did I just throw the ball over him? All right, here we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's get another one ready. No. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. There we go. It's ours. Level 30 Blaze Howl with Mine Foreman. Okay, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that we're getting all these boss creatures with not really good abilities, but, you know, I could always go in between episodes and just farm the heck out of them, which is definitely what I'm going to be doing. All right, taking a look at the map here, is there anything else to kind of catch us up? And I know some of you might not be too fan of this episode, if I'm going to be honest. I know we did a lot of these bosses and everything, a lot of just trying to catch up and everything, because I feel like this entire series I've been a little bit behind the 8 ball, if you will. But no, I think all the level 30s are pretty much taken out. The only ones left are Elizabeth, Wumpo, 31 Massandra, 31 univolt. I mean, I guess technically 31 and 31. We can do those. And then after that, the gap is pretty big. I mean, we have 40, 55, 35. I mean, that's, you know, that's still a pretty decent gap. 39. Yeah, 31 and 31. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do those two 31s. So Massandra and who was the other 31? Oh my gosh. Univolt, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do those. And then I think, or at least I'll feel like we're a little bit more caught up when it comes to these bosses and everything. So let's go take care of those. All right, here he is. 31 univolt. Okay. We only have 4 shots left in the musket, which definitely doesn't help our situation. Okay, can I, like, get a shot off, please? We are really not doing the... Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, did I just get it stuck? I was going to say, I think this is... Ah, screw it. Let's throw a ball. I was going to say, maybe the easiest boss fight. Oh, gosh. All right, let's throw another. Nope. Did I throw it over his head? Really? Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, it's still like a 20% chance. Wow. There we go. And with runner. Okay. And we got an Xbox achievement. Cool. Okay, so we're definitely going to take a look at that univolt because that might end up being a pretty good tame for us. With runner, I think that's what, a 20% speed or something like that. And the fact that it's an alpha too, that's kind of cool. So it's going to be like this really, really big horse that we're going to be on. Okay, yeah, let's get on over to Massandra Lux and we'll take a look at that. All right, last but not least, Massandra Lux. Level 31, it's got 3,000 health. Let's go. Oh, that was a nice shot. Okay, that was good. So its head is the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was because it was sleeping. What is it doing? Okay. Oh, wait, I don't have any more shots. No. Let's switch. Switch. Thank you. Jeez. Is he stuck? Oh, no. Okay. All right, we are doing really well against him. Oh, well, speaking of which. Oh, shoot. Getting a little too confident here. All right, I think it's time. Let's start throwing. Let's see. I mean, 30% is not bad. Yeah, he's really close. Okay. I was going to say, I think if we can get a headshot. Yeah, he's down to 1 health. And there we go. Missandra Lux with runner again. Okay. unless you can ride the Missandra Lux, then maybe it's worth it. All right, cool. Where's the next fast travel? Okay, right down the hill. Perfect. All right, let's go back to base. Let's check out all of these creatures and let's see. I don't know. Maybe some of them are going to be coming on to the team. Let's go have a look. All right, so now that we're back at base here, let's have a look at all of our new ones. Okay, so you can actually ride Missandra Lux. That's actually really awesome. Okay, so 20% increase to movement speed. I think we'll keep it on this screen just because at least we can see what the partner skill and everything is. Grenadier Panda. It can be ridden, can rapidly fire a grenade launcher when mounted. This thing has 4 electric, 3 handiwork, 4 lumber, and 4 transport. So not too bad to have around a base either. All right, Univolt with runner, of course. Can be ridden. While in the party, it improves player and pal's electric damage to weak points by 25%. Does not stack. And then the 20% in runner, 3 electric, 1 lumber. This might be a pretty good mount to actually start using to ride around on. Blaze Howl. Can be ridden. While in the party, grass pals drop 40% more items when defeated. That's interesting. It's called Hellflame Lion. We ended up getting a Dire Howl. There we go. Okay, so Wixen has 3 fire making, 3 handiwork, and 2 transport. Lord Fox. When activated, Wixen changes the player's attack to fire and increases attack by 30. Okay, sounds good. What was Blaze Howl, by the way? 5 kindling and 3 wood. Ooh, that's actually pretty good to have, too. Elfdurin. Can be ridden as a flying mount. Cool. While flying, movement speed is increased. Nice. While in the party, Dark Pals drop 40% more items when defeated. And it also has Healing Coach, which I think gives our character 5% better healing. Nice. Fangalope. Wind and Clouds can be ridden, can do a double jump while mounted. Nice. It has 3 lumbering. Elfdurin, or whatever it's called, also has 3 lumbering. Then we have Valet. Valet, while in party, ground pals drop 40% more items when defeated, does not stack, and then also sometimes drops various seeds when assigned to a ranch. Cool. Nice. Bushi. When activated, attacks enemy targets with Iagiri? When this pal uses Iagiri, it has 1.1 time damage multiplier. Okay, cool. And then finally, we have Sweepa, the king of the fluff. Can be ridden. This pal's attack and defense increase by 12% for each Swee in the party. Okay, so theoretically, if you have 5 Swee, Sweepa can be really good. Nice. All right, Brawn Cherry. Can be ridden. While in the party, pal eggs you pick up have a 35% chance of becoming an alpha pal egg. Cool. Okay. Logging assistance with Gumos. While in the party, it improves your logging efficiency. Cool. Okay, and then Capridy Knocked. Venom Picker when it's assigned to the ranch. Venom Glands. Okay, cool. And then it also restores 100 POW hunger to a POW with the lowest hunger every 5 minutes. Okay. we already know Arsocks, but it can be ridden. It also increases the cold resistance +2. And then we have Dew Mud, which while in the party, it increases the attack of ground pals and sometimes drop high quality pal oil while at the base. Okay, and I think that is every single one that we ended up catching in this episode. Guys, I will admit, I know there might be some people that aren't too thrilled with this kind of episode or anything. I completely understand that, guys, but taking a look at the map here, I'm actually really happy that we were able to kind of catch ourselves up and just go ahead and get all these taken out of the way. Now, of course, between episodes, I am going to go through and try to work on some of these pals that we've went ahead and defeated to try to get better ones and all that kind of stuff. Next episode, though, I think we're going to travel over to a new area, which I'm very, very excited about because it's an area in particular that I don't think I've ever seen in the world of Palworld, and I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, nevertheless, whether it was your cup of tea or not. But that is going to wrap up this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more Palworld, and I'll see you all in the next one.